welcome back to Chronos Plays Final Fantasy II. Today, we're going into Fynn. Now, there are monsters here. They're the same as the world map, so they shouldn't be too big of a issue to deal with. There are soldiers around town, and as Farian's saying here, it's just as we heard. The city's crawling with Imperial soldiers. We have to be careful. Make sure not to get too close. Do not talk to any of these soldiers. You can get close to them, but do not talk to them. If you talk to them, you will die. I'm pretty sure these are all empty. Yeah. So we can't really do anything in the houses just yet. We got some goblins. Eventually, I am going to be cutting out the battles, but for now, we're not going to worry too much about it. Enemies take like 1 or 2 hits to kill. Well, 2 turns to kill. We're out of MP with the guy. Hopefully that means we're going to gain HP there with Varian. Please, I would like some HP. Normally I'm actually not at base level of stamina. Ah, man. Yeah, normally I'm not at base levels for HP when I get here. But stamina, it not only affects defense a little bit, I think, but also it's I don't think I mentioned this last time, but it affects how much HP you gain when you level up. So like, if I gain HP level up, it's gonna give me 11 HP to my maximum HP. So yeah. We want to go all the way over here to this pub. It's in a horrible place. I guess the guy didn't have much of a business sense. But we want to come over here and talk to this guy. Hello, where do you think you're going? Customers aren't allowed behind the counters. The Imperials are ill breed as they come. You really want to say that to me, dog? Oh, you were the rebels? You'll find a secret door in this wall. There's a wounded soldier back there. Go see if you can help him. Huh? Well, what am I going to do? I had it with this place. You guys can take it from here. Don't let us down. So he goes off and he's never heard from again. Now, let's come down here and see if Leon's down here. Grab this. Oh, but that looks more like Gordon than it does Leon. Hi. Are you going to turn me over to the Empire? At least have the decency to kill me first. I don't want them to take me alive. So you're rebel soldiers, are you? My name is Scott. I'm a Prince of Kashwan. Prince Scott? We were told you fell in battle. Thank goodness you're still alive. I am, but not for much longer. I'm afraid I must ask a favor of you. There's something you must tell my brother, Gordon. Tell him I know he has great strength. He must learn to have more faith in himself. I also have a message for the king. Tell them the reason Fynn fell so quickly is that Count Borgen betrayed us. He's been made a general in the Imperial Army. There's one more thing. Tell Hilda that I love her. No, don't deliver that. Last message. The confessions of a dying man, that would only bring her pain. My brother, Leon, have you heard of him? I am sorry, but I have not. I wish I could be of more help. Here, I want you to take my ring. I'm sure it'll be of use, and he's not wrong. Maybe it's all this talking, but I've grown extremely tired. If you'll excuse me, I just need to rest, just for a little while. And in this game, when someone dies, they become one with the Force. Alright, so, with that ring we got, Scott's ring, that allows us to see the world map if we press select and B. So let's go outside and, oh, I guess it's circle on the PSP controller. But yeah, let's go outside. Do not talk to anyone. We need to go back to Altair. So let's go ahead and do this, and you can see the world map. So we got, a ferry down there. We got Altair, Gateria, and Fynn. That's where we are right now. It does list all the places that we can go, right? If you notice in the upper left-hand corner, it loops around to the bottom right-hand corner. So that's how you can gain access to the entirety of the world. Now, like I was saying earlier, you can only do this if you do a lot of grinding to get a lot of HP and pretty much spell levels, right? You need to pretty much attack yourself after a while to gain HP, MP, and spell levels, and then you can pretty much have free reign of the world. Don't really need to do that, or if you're playing the game for the first time, you really shouldn't do that, as you'll make most of the story areas really extremely easy. But yeah, as you can see, if we do go up to the top, left, we do have access to pretty much the entirety of the world, with the exception of like 1 or 2 spots. Oh, 3. There's like 1 town we can't get to and 3 dungeons. So yeah, you don't really. Well, actually, there's 2 towns. One of them though isn't really a town. But anyways, let's go ahead and go back to Altair. Alright, we're back in Altair, and we gained a couple of levels. We got actually mostly MP for Fairy in there, and we got 1 Spirit, I believe, as well. And maybe Magic? I think we got Magic. But yeah, his Cure spell is up to level 3 now. I used it pretty much anytime we took damage in battle, outside of battle. Maria, she gained a level in Unarmed. Her attack is skyrocketing. She didn't gain anything else, though, which is kind of a shame. Guy here, he gained a level in Shield, I believe, and gained an intelligence and magic stat. Didn't gain anything else though, from the looks of it, which is quite unfortunate. Oh, actually, let's come up here. Hey, Gordon, dog. I got something for you. And by for you, I mean you can only look at it, you can't have it. That ring, it's my brother's. He really said all those things about me? Yeah. I mean, I guess I didn't have to tell you, but I did. Let's see. Yeah, let's go talk to her first. Hi. My password is white. I know. Here's a ring. That ring belonged to Scott. Is he alive? He gave us the ring in Fynn just before he lost the last of his strength. Did he say anything? No. Nothing. Your Highness, please. The ring belongs to you. No, keep it. It suits men of courage. You infiltrated Fynn and returned to tell the tale. You've proven yourself quite capable. It would seem I underestimated your strength. I would have you lend the strength to our cause. There is this magical metal known as Mithril, and we need strong warriors if we are to attain it. So learn Mithril, then we ask the Mithril. We lost Fynn because we were ill-equipped. The Empire fought with weapons and armor made of Mithril. I have charged Joseph, a man who's living in Salomon, with the task of finding a source of Mithril. I do not know the cause, but we've been out of contact with him for some time now. Would you go with Minwu to Salomon to look into this? Sure. Hey, Minwu! Dog! I heard my lady's words and have waited here for you since. To reach Salomon, we must pass through the port town of Paloum. Take my canoe and let us be on our way. And we get a 4th party member! So, it's kind of spoilery, but the 4th slot in our party is pretty much set up for temporary party members. So, we're gonna get Minwu here. We're gonna have Minwu for a little bit of time. He is quite more stronger than us, and he has a ton of magic. So yeah, he's pretty much set up the fact that you never really have to worry too much about him, like, ever. So, don't worry about him ever. I'm gonna give him clothes because that's lower weight. If we go to the status, we'll see that his invasion went up by 1. 1% evasion is still pretty good. And he has enough HP that if he takes a little bit of damage, it won't be an issue. So, actually, I think we can go talk to the king now and actually ask him things. Hey, dog. So, we lost Scott as well. He had proposed to Hilda, Now he'll never hear her answer. I always thought he'd make a fine husband for her. Wild Rose? Our crest has been trampled underfoot by the Imperial army. To think we could be so easily defeated. What's this? Morgan betrayed us. Then we did not fall to the sword, but the corrupt hearts of men. Mithril? We believe Mithril is was in common use once, long ago. Some surviving records indicate Mithril was mined in the north area of Summit Falls. Ring? Nothing happens. Alright, well, let's go ahead. And you know what? We can actually talk to Gordon as well. Now, Paul's not here anymore. He left. He's not here. Actually, Tobal will probably have something to say about Mithril as well. There was a Mithril sword in Kashwan that had been handed down through the ages. My brother was very fond of that sword. It truly was a magnificent blade. Man, the way they speak of Mithril here, you'd think it'd like be some sort of endgame piece of equipment, but it's not. If I had some Mithril, I bet I could make some mighty impressive weapons and armor. Yeah, well, maybe one day. So, in here, now that we're back, let's go ahead and buy lightning for Guy. We're gonna find a a fire tome later for him. So let's go ahead and give you that. Eventually, I'm gonna be swapping out uses. Like once this gets to level 4, I'm gonna start working on thunder and etc. etc. That's kind of how I'm gonna level up magic. Eventually, I will want to buy some stuff for fairy in terms of white magic. How much money do we have? We have 700. Okay. That should be enough. But with the canoe, we can now go through these rivers, there we go, and do that. There's no encounters on rivers, so you should be good to go and not have to worry about it. Actually, you know what? I didn't go over that. The next time we're in Altair, we'll go over that. There's actually a tile in Altair that you can access that has like some high-level monsters. So this is Paloom. There's really nothing here. There's a couple of item shops and weapon shops. In terms of weapons, they don't really have much in terms of actual like good equipment. Maces, axes, bows, daggers. That's about it. And armor, I believe they have bronze or copper, yeah, cuirasses, I think they're called, and bronze gloves. I should buy one of those. I could buy these for Therium, but I'm gonna hold off on that for now. Magic though, it does have some white magic here. We got Blink, which is really handy, Protect and Shell. I'm going to want to buy all these eventually for Farian. I'm definitely going to want to work on Blink because it increases evasion, and evasion is really powerful in this game. I could buy this now. I should buy this now. We're not going to need the next spell for a little while. We can get it after we're done with the area. I think instead of attacking for a little bit, I will be using Blink in battle to level it up. And I'll show you what we mean when we get there. And by get there, I mean here. So, just do this, and you should be good to go. And you can attack too, though I don't think I want Minwoo attacking. I should show you his stats, actually. Oh, we do get a blink off, surprising. Now, it only hit one person there. That kind of sucks, right? Yeah, the lower the level the spell is, the less chance of hitting everyone it's gonna be. We got agility and magic there. That's actually shocking. Not shocking for magic, but the fact that we didn't evade anything and we really didn't do anything of interest there, and we got agility is very rare to get. Yeah, let's look at the stats for Minwoo. He has staffs, which is kind of meh. You can give him a shield if you want to increase his evasion. His strength is about as good as Farian's. His stamina is really high. His spirit's really high. His agility is really high. His intelligence, not that high. However, if you do give him like a fire, blizzard, or thunder spell, he does make a pretty good black mage. In the original Famicom version, you don't want to do that because the more black magic you use, the lower your spirit will get. The more white magic you use, the lower your intelligence will get. In this version, you can make a sage character if you really wanted to. I actually debated on making like Farian like a sage character where you had white and black magic, but decided against it in the long run. Minwoo here would make a pretty good sage character. Get rid of some of his lower level useless white magic and give him a couple of black magic spells, and he'll be pretty good. Okay, let's keep moving up. Now, we actually will come across another town before we reach the part where we need to go north for Solomon. Alright, Maria gained a level in Fist there. Her attack is once again skyrocketing. It's amazing. No strength though. That's unfortunate. You, I believe, gained intelligence? Someone gained something. I wasn't actually paying attention at the end of the battle. But yeah, just keep going north. You can probably look at the map, right? Oh, a soldier. That's a new guy. So let's go ahead and do that. You're actually almost out of magic already. No, he's dead. No level up, so let's look at the map here. So we want to go to that dot in the upper right-hand corner there. It's like a line between the glowing orb there. Actually, what the hell is that? Why is that glowing? Oh, it's a place of importance. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. That's where, I won't tell you that, but we'll be going there later. Another soldier. I guess we'll stick to Blink. We haven't leveled up Blink just yet. We're out of magic, which is just unfortunate. But Maria should be able to do a decent amount of damage to this guy. Now, they do have high defense. Not that much damage, though. 92! Oh! Hey, Blink level up. And Stamina level up. Good. Maria will be gaining more HP when she levels up her HP, which, you know, would be nice if she could do that by now. I mean, she did gain 10 already, so I guess that's not too bad. There is no fixed, like, growth rate, right? So, I mean, okay. Characters are open to pretty much everything. There's no one character that excels at anything. The stats start at a certain point, and then they'll grow as 246. They will grow after like a certain amount of uses. They do start off with an advantage in some aspects, but there's like, you know, Maria, she's set for a mage, but doesn't mean that she has to be a mage. She'll excel at a monk. As clearly we can see as she's doing a ton of damage. Magic increased. That is quite good. There's the next town. Now we get new monsters here too. Let's go ahead and do that. It's gonna take a little bit of time because I only have one person attacking. I could use the cure spell to drain. Actually, I might do that too. As much as I like the idea of leveling up my Blink a little bit, getting my MP actually down would be good. Also help me not kill anyone. It's only one extra point of, oh, you know what? I could use Thunder. I could use Thunder with Guy. You're right. At any point, if you feel you need to really heal with, like, Minwoo, do it. It's gonna be overkill with the heal because his levels are so high. Holy crap. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Go ahead and use a Thunder. Minwoo can go ahead and use a Life. I'm actually quite surprised that did that much damage. I mean, I only have a leather armor on him, so I guess it's not that surprising. At the same time, that kind of ruins my plans a little bit about, you know, draining his magic. So let's go ahead and actually just use that on you. You can attack, you can pseudo attack, though you're not actually attacking. Okay, that's good. I mean, that would probably be a guaranteed HP up for Farian, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and just go get ahead and heal everyone, just to make sure we don't die. Now, you could stay outside this town and have, like, Guy cast, like, a bunch of spells on you to increase your HP, which is good to get, but at the same time... Oh, Minwoo's invasion increased. That's actually pretty good, too. Kind of early, surprisingly. He actually was evading a lot of those attacks, wasn't he? So, yeah. Yeah, okay. How you doing over here? You get 10 match. So yeah, anytime he levels up his magic, he's gonna get 10 MP, which is gonna help. He actually has extremely low MP right now, which is unfortunate, as I would like to actually use his magic fairly more often than what we're able to do right now. Yeah, from here we want to go up north and then to the west a little bit, and we'll get to Solomon. I believe there's some spells here that I might want to buy in the future as well. How much money do we have now? 740. Staying at the end can cost a lot when you're restoring MP if you have mages or multiple mages in your party. Where is the spell shop? That's the armor shop. There might be some armor here that we could also invest in if we really wanted to. Nope, same spells as before. I believe armor is a little bit different. Weapons would be the same, though. No, it's the same stuff. I mean, I could get some stuff for Fairy in there, but I don't feel like I need to. Yeah, Guy's magic is pretty bad. Now, Minwoo actually has a spell called Sap. If you wanted to use that, like, spread across the party, you would drain the party's magic, and everyone would gain, like, a, like, MP up after the end of the battle, pretty much. Is it a little broken? Yeah, it can be, but it's a really good way to actually level up your MP, is just use Sap on yourself. Minwoo actually has Swap as well. Oh, now Guy gets some MP. I mean, thanks. Please keep giving it to me. We still need way more HP on Maria. Another soldier. Oof. That's quite painful. And you can just defend. Guy's gonna kill him. Would have really liked to get a blink off, but that's fine. Maria gains more HP, which is good, and stamina, which is also needed for her. Yeah, using Cure outside of battle is a good way to increase the Cure level for your spell, or for your spell tome, and then it's not gonna be too big of a deal, right? Because eventually they're gonna be you're gonna cast a spell in battle like Cure. If you can level up your Cure to like 6 and use it twice or 3 times, that's gonna drain most of like Farian's spells MP by the end of the battle, and which would guarantee that he'd gain an MP level up for the most part. Nothing's ever really guaranteed, but for the most part, after a certain amount of time, after as much damage or as much MP use, you're gonna gain like MP or HP. Having high HP is good early game. It gets a little bit tricky in the late game because there are enemies that will do damage based on a percentage of your HP, which can be kind of extremely frustrating. That is why evasion's really good, because you would avoid it. Now, evasion's not going to be acceptable for, or viable, I should say, for everyone in the party. But, hey, more MP. That's really good, too. I mean, he is down to 1 AP, but still. There's Solomon. Let's go in here. Probably could have drained Farian's MP in battle, but we're doing alright right now. Item shop. I should probably show off the item shop a little bit, right? There's 3 merchants here. One of the merchants will sell elixirs and cottages. They're very expensive. We can't afford them. Ethers in this game are pretty bad. Like, they do not restore a lot of MP. But if you buy a lot of them, then, you know, that's something you can do. Mating kisses. We're gonna want to stock up on these eventually. We're gonna get the Asuna spell at some point, but it will only cure certain ailments based on what level you're at. So, like, I think once we get to level 6, it will cure everything, and then the higher the level, the more accurate it's gonna be in battle. Now, in their magic shop, they come with life, sap, warp, and teleport. Now, warp and teleport, they have their uses outside of battle, but inside of battle, there are insta-death spells that can / will come in very handy in the future. I'm not going to get warp, but teleport is going to be something we're going to be getting in the future. Sap, it, as I said, reduces your foe's MP, and by foe, it's whoever you're targeting, and would be very useful to grind out MP stats. I'm not going to take advantage of that, but it's something you can consider. And then there's the Life Tome, which I'm going to want to get eventually, by the time we finish the next dungeon, so to speak. As for weapon shops here, we're going to want to stay at the inn, by the way. We have more bronze armor. We actually have bronze shields this time. I should probably buy a set for Farian, but I think I'm going to save my money for now. This guy had the strangest dream, apparently. Good for him. At weapon shops, we got some upgrades to weapon, but they're not that useful. So we'll find a longsword later, but by the time that happens, we'll either have a better weapon from a store, or it's really just not useful right now to buy this. Same with the battle axe and longbow. If you have an unarmed specialist like I do, that's as much damage as you need when it comes to like physicality. If you have a black mage, that's as much damage as you need for magic. And now we're at the level 4. I'm going to use Thunder during battle instead of Blizzard to level it up a little bit, as well as allow Guy to actually deal some damage but not actually drain all his MP while we're exploring a dungeon. Alright, so we're in here to meet this man, Joseph, that has been tasked with finding Mithril for the rebels. And he is over here, and this lady loves Joseph. But I guess she just hasn't told him about it. Hey dog, what up? Yeah, Wild Rose? You're here for Lady Hilda? A little short in the tooth, aren't you? You kids can't fool me. Mithril? I haven't found any yet. I do have a few leads though, but I don't plan on sharing what I do know with a bunch of perfect strangers. I'm gonna need you to do a little something to prove you are who you say you are. There's a bunch of people from Salaman who are being forced to work in the cave at Summit Hill. Rescue them and we'll talk. Alright, so he is sending us on a rescue quest. If you notice around town, it's very, very kind of sparse when it comes to actual people. There's a reason for that. Like, most of the people here are women, except for that one kid over there. This guy, the Empire enslaved all the men here and is making them work at the falls. And then Joseph wants us to go save them in exchange for information about Mithril. So, Summit Falls is that yellow dot to the lower left of us. We can't really see it from here, but yeah, it's right here. There you go. This is something we'll talk about next time. But yeah, this is Summit Falls. We're going to be going over there next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like and below. If you're not subscribed yet, when you hit my videos, I can check out some of the content, see if it's to your liking. If you're into watching me live stream at twitch.tv/ChronosPlays, give my channel a follow to be notified when I go live. Either way, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day.